want me to put it?
Put it like there because you can see it better.
Yeah, but that digs in my head.
The way this junction is, I could do a sneaky cut through here because it takes you straight over to the water point. But I'm going to go up on the bridge, show you guys what that looks like because it's gorgeous, and actually just check if there's any other boats coming.
Hello and welcome to the Narrowboat experience.
Good morning. We are heading off down the Stratford Canal.
Yes, we've just turned onto the Stratford Canal at Kingswood junction from the Grand Union Canal, and we're now heading south towards Stratford.
I think we're going to do 4 locks today, which isn't a lot, but it is going to be a heat wave this week. And the way they define heat wave in England is different than Australia. If you're Australian, you'll know that you define heat wave by whether or not your the inside the roof of your car melts off on you while you're driving. In England, they just describe it as a heat wave if it's like the hottest day they've had this time of year. So it's going to reach 30 this week.
Yeah, so we've got some top tips to share with you about travelling on a narrowboat in a heat wave.
They won't be useful in Australia. They'll be useful in Wales, all our Welsh viewers. We're going to travel down the 4 locks and we're going to be mindful of how hot it is and then show you some of the best things that we have found for the heat on a narrowboat.
We've got our hand sanitizer at the ready and our windlasses, the 2 most important things for locking during a pandemic.
Yes.
And let's get going.
Yeah. We're just finishing up with the water. Even though we got water yesterday, I had the longest shower on recorded history in the narrowboat because I knew we were getting water today. I've also already been out today to post some artwork. As you know, we run a trading boat, so we are traders, and we also have the art business. I've also got a YouTube channel by Anna Marie, and it'd be great if you could pop along and see that, but I just needed to get to the post office this morning before it got too hot. you've been watching us for a while, you can probably tell that I'm super excited to be on the Stratford Upon Avon Canal. One of the reasons is these locks are absolutely gorgeous. They are single locks, which means that Kath can actually shut the door and I can have a little bit more time to have a look at the scenery, but also just to film things and have a look at things. And it's just so nice to have one lock and one boat in a lock, and just to have them single locks. But also, oh my goodness, the Stratford Upon Avon Canal is so pretty. Big shout out to the lady on that boat, her friend watches, but I got caught talking to her because it's been so long since I've talked to anybody. Cass had to do get off the boat and do the lock. And another reason why I love narrow canals and single locks. We do have a few of these, the bits where the water gushes, which will take the boat, but I don't think it's a big deal. You're not going to believe how beautiful this canal is. How pretty is the Stratford Upon Avon?
Super pretty.
So pretty.
It's really nice, it's really narrow. These are really good narrow locks as well because they've got a single gate at either end.
Oh yes.
Which makes it a little bit easier when there's only two of you. Or even if there's one of you.
We really wanted to moor up here just for a night, but there's already a boat there because
and we've only done one lock.
Because they have a field opposite, which is kind of
sheep agility.
Yeah, sheep agility field. That's it. It's an agility field for the sheep, and we really wanted to see what time they tested the sheep. We'll show you guys. They're not actually agile at the moment.
They're resting.
admit to coming down here quite often because this has turned into my favorite bridge and my favorite lock, and I just think it is absolutely gorgeous. And I wanted to make sure I got the right shot of the boat going under the bridge because I want to do a painting of that shot. I just love it so much. Just between you and me, what's the bet that Kathy's going to want that piece of wood over the other side? She's been doing some woodwork and she wanted to make some round coasters out of some driftwood or some found wood, and I think she will spy it and she will try to sneak it on board. See?
On a narrowboat in warm weather, it is very important to stay hydrated. My second top tip is obviously to dress accordingly and make sure you have a light coloured shirt on so as to not get too hot, especially when you're standing on the back of the boat or operating locks in the direct sunlight.
I told you she was going to go for that piece of branch. It's going to be on our boat, I bet. What happened?
What?
To the wood?
Rotten.
Fair enough.
And I don't want to leave 5 million spiders homeless.
This is quite a long pound. Absolutely gorgeous. There is, if I'm being honest with you guys, there is a slight hint of traffic noise. There is a motorway up ahead, ages away for the cats, but this is a really safe place for them. Also for the heat wave. We're going to moor up now in this really long pound opposite these awesome sheep, and we are going to share our next top tip, 2 top tips for keeping cool in a British heat wave on a narrowboat with you.
Today we've chosen to moor up in a really sunny spot, picking solar energy over being cool inside. However, it is the perfect opportunity for us to show you our brand new parasol.
So big thank you to Natalia who brought our parasol. This is the first time we've been able to actually put it up somewhere new, which is awesome. We're still kind of figuring out the best way to use it for the sun. We didn't want to get anything any bigger because we didn't want the wind to catch it. We just want to shade the entryway. We don't necessarily want to shade the seating area because we're not out here at the moment. We've got to go inside and do some work, and so we just want the shade to be on the entryway so that the sun's not streaming into the boat. And then we will show you our second best thing that we have bought this summer. Ooh, that's awesome.
And it's got a little flap in the top to help with wind resistance.
Awesome.
I think this other thing we're going to share with you is actually the best purchase that we've made. The other thing we wanted to share with you is these awesome fans. They're powered by USB, but they also have a battery, so you can run them when they're not plugged in. They're variable speed. You can aim them wherever you want. They also have this awesome clip, so you can clip them onto things and cool the boat in different ways.
The clip is awesome for a narrowboat because you can't always have something on a flat surface without it falling over, which is how somebody broke the last fan. Because I like to move it around and stuff and hang it places. This clips everywhere.
Yes.
We're really excited about these fans because we just cannot believe the output of how well they work, and also charge them while you're moving and then put them on when you moor up.
Yeah, they don't take a huge amount of draw from the battery because it's just a small battery like a mobile phone battery, and so they're great for boats. We've got 2 of them, and we position them at different points during the boat. We've actually had one running whilst we've been moving to keep the air circulating and cooler for the cats in case it got too hot in here, which is another reason why we've decided to cut our journey short, not just to conserve our energy in the heat, but also to be mindful for the pets that we are carrying on board with us.
Yeah, but we love these fans. We didn't sponsor by them, we don't know anything by them, we've had them a while, so now we're recommending them. We'll put a link in the description below. It's an affiliate link, so if you click on it, you guys know what affiliate links are. However, we do recommend them. The parasol, we can't recommend it yet. This is only its second outing. This is the parasol we got. We'll put a link in the description below, but again, it's not a tried and tested one. We're not saying it's good, we're not saying it's bad, it's just the one we bought. So we'll share that with you guys as well, just so you know what we have. We are heading down the Stratford Upon Avon Canal. If you want to see the beginning of our journey on the Stratford Upon Avon Canal, I will link a playlist to that at the end of this. It was just as pretty as it is now. However, it was probably half a year ago that we started this journey. We did some ice breaking.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's well worth a look. And also, if you did enjoy this video, please do remember to give it a like and hit the subscribe button so that we know that you enjoy cruising vlogs.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again on the next cruise.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.